not a new thing, so I think it's probably like I was just going to say it's like a genetic predisposition, but it isn't, because my mum like prides herself on having like the bladder of a camel.
So she can hold it?
Yeah, and it's some kind of weird competitive thing, and I'm like, well, but no, I've always needed to go a lot. I have always needed to go a lot, and so, and also I'm not one of those people who's going to hold it. If I need to go, I will just go. And what's the point? So yeah, I do. I mean, I don't know what it is. I think it could be a combination of pelvic floor exercises were boring, and I had 2 children.
But you don't drink loads and loads and loads of like, when we're on walks and stuff, you don't drink loads.
Well, no, I don't take water, do I?
Don't.
All right, we've been through this as well. Remember that day we went to Jonathan's, and because he's always clutching his bottle of water everywhere. But I don't like people who do that. Like,
you've done 6 miles and you hadn't had a drink.
And it's fine. I know you take water on your walk, but we do walk quite far. I know 6 miles without a drink is fine, but it's this new obsession. I was talking to someone else about this the other day, with taking a water bottle with you wherever you go, like this fucking like wellness craze. It's the latest thing, isn't it? I must be hydrated. Like clutching it, like it's the same with. I know you vape, and I love you to bits, and that's fine. Well, that's probably it's the same with like, it's this kind of like carrying on this like, probably to have a field day with people going around like sucking on oversized water bottles and vapes. You know, I just think it's unnecessary. Have a drink before you leave the house, and have a drink when you come back. Like, that's just what people always used to do. I don't get it.
You get thirsty.
Not if you have a big drink before you go and a big drink when you get back of water.
I'll try next time.
Or Diet Coke. Not Diet Coke, water, something hydrating. Yeah, so I don't know why, but yeah, I do have to wee a lot, so it could be that. Or
how many wees would you have on a 10k walk?
Well, I can measure, like sometimes I have none, and then I feel like I do sometimes have none.
Feel disappointed?
No, I feel proud of myself.
Sometimes, I think I've been on a walk where you've had maybe
3. Yeah.
What, 3 small ones? Why don't you just do one big one and get it done with?
It doesn't work like that.
Oh, you just said that about the water, like the one big glass of water.
Because if I feel like a need to go, then I will just go. I don't feel the need to be like, oh, I could hold it until I get home. I'll just be like, but there's nobody else around, because where I walk there isn't. It's not like I'm going for a walk on like a really well-known coastal path and just weeing in front of people indiscriminately.
But you've done that, haven't you?
Well, no, I mean, I would go a little bit off the path. I have been sort of like caught a few times, but I always think that there's a slightly different like male-female thing, like, because you've been caught weeing as well.
I have. I was accused of
gross indecency.
Yeah,
and you've been told off about it.
Indecent exposure as well. I was quite flattered, actually.
But like, I do feel like the embarrassment factor is on the other side. If someone catches a woman weeing, they're more embarrassed. They're like, oh my god, and so then they run away. So, you know, there's embarrassment on both sides, but they tend to take the embarrassment and leave with it. I mean, obviously I'd rather not see them again, but yeah, so if I need to go a bit, then I will just go. That's the whole point. But I think sometimes, yes, they are small wees, because quite often, like, I need to go, and I do actually think that it's linked to the menopause, probably, because I'm nearly 47.
Right.
But I do not want to be one of these women who bangs on about the menopause all the time.
I don't think it's linked to that, because you've always been a great peer.
Thank you.
Like, every time you come to my house, the first thing you do is say, I need a pee, and then you go in.
Yeah.
We'll pee.
And when we used to go out drinking and stuff.
Yeah, you used to just pee. Yeah, whereas I could hold it and wasn't bothered about
and I think there was one time I got stuck in that play suit.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
Stuck in a play suit.
desperate to pee. Did you just have to pull it to the side in the end?
Because I love I still love a play suit, but I used to particularly love a play suit on a night out. You know, 'cause it's like a very short dress, but also if you have like a mishap, you don't have quite the indignity or something. No, so it's just a handy garment. I like it. I like the look. I love play suits. But obviously, if you really need a wee,
yeah, you can get trapped in them quite badly.
Like, yeah, this particular one, I was just trapped.
She got really angry. Get it off me! I'm gonna pee.
Well, what are you gonna do? But yeah, in the end, I was just like, I'm overthinking this. Just pull it to one side. All is well.
I remember where we were. We were in Hale.
Yeah, and I think that was actually just in the little lay-by bit by actually where my children's primary school.
Yeah, it was by Lloyd's Bank. I could have sworn.
Yeah.
Those were the days.
Those were the days.
Now we're mature now.
The summertime is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme blooms around the purple heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? That's all I'm going to do. There's another two bits.
So is this like a northern variant of a traditional Wiccan?
It's not Wiccan. It's a traditional Celtic tribe called the Cornovi, but we have our own name. The Romans called it Cornovi, but because of the horned god. Cornu means horned one.
Right. Has that got connotations of Pan?
Yes. Like
So
there behind me.
there we go. So that's like Pan. What the horned
I think
god?
it's probably the stag antlers. Basically, I think it's probably what that's. I'm not sure.
But what do you know what the stag significance
Yes,
is?
that's Cernunnos, the stag lord, Herne the Hunter. Cernunnos was the spirit of the woods, the green god of the woodlands, and he protects all the animals in the woods. And his time is Beltane, because he actually makes love with the Earth Mother, and then the land is fertilized and everything grows at Beltane. And Beltane means Bel's fire, which comes from Ireland, because it's us being a Celtic group, we've got lots of connections to the Celtic way of doing things, and so Beltane was really made a big fuss of in Ireland. They had a huge fair, and people would come from other tribes and join together to the local big tribe, and they would sell horses. They would bring their daughters and their sons to marry, and then there would be a massive feast, and drive the cattle through two fires to cleanse them, and it was a big huge party. So lots of drumming, lots of drinking. Yeah.
So it's a celebration of the movement
summer.
into summer.
Rebirth of summer.
Rebirth.
Yeah.
And it's also a fertility ritual.
And a fire festival, one of the 8 fire festivals that we've got on the Celtic calendar. So
So see, you're decked out in red and green.
yeah, I've got a red robe to put on top of this for later, but it's just a bit warm just now. Red symbolises the male energy, which is potent energy, which is passion, blood. It's also because of passion. It also means war, fighting, and green is for fertility of the earth, the lady.
And what have you got there? You've got a horn.
Oh, that's to drink out of.
Oh, there's a drink out of.
Yeah, we're gonna put the red wine. I've got some Beltane port, and then we're gonna bless it and toast the goddess at the end of the ceremony, and we're gonna actually promise fealty to the goddess for the summer. We'll tell her we take care of all of the animals and the plants. We won't harm anything. We will watch it, nurture, and try and make it right.
Brilliant. And we've got like the sun there, like the smiling sun
Yeah.
as well.
Because it's Bel is the sun god.
Right,
Beltane.
of course, yeah.
It's a Celtic sun god. So Tane means fire. I don't think you say it like that. I think you say Toin or something like that. But it's Bel's fire. That's what it's the return of the sun.
Brilliant.
So
Okay, well, thanks, Jackie.
you're welcome. The cone of power is when the witches, women worshippers, raise their own energy up. It's like when you get on a Ouija board and sometimes you have to go round and round and round to raise the energy up. And when they've raised enough energy going round and round and round, sometimes to a chant, sometimes not to a chant, all of a sudden they go down and the energy goes up and they send it to wherever they need it. In the New Forest, the witches did that for the Hitler invasion. That was about to happen. And also...
I think that was Dion Fortune, wasn't it?
Yes. And also there's talk of them doing it when the Armada was happening as well. So it's a good way of getting everyone's energy combined and sending it, and it's powerful stuff.
Yeah. Right.
We just raised the energy for the earth to go to the... So I pointed down because we're putting our energy back into the earth because the earth is ailing at the moment.
Yeah,
so.
for sure. And we had the cow noises and the mist is rolling in from the Xenomores.
Amazing, I know.
I took you up some midnight mass, left you in the lurch. So you pressed the button in the flame and stood up in the church. I sing a song of liberty from blacks and chucks, and take you from the stump here and stick it out.